I think if we talk like in clear, you're full of stuff.
You're the one.
Hi, you must be Matt.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Kristen. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I am the nutrition intern here, and I'm just going to spend some time today to talk about, why you're here and what you're looking to get out of this. So if you just want to start off and tell me a little bit about yourself and why you are here today.
Okay. So I don't know if you've seen the file, but I'm 5'9". I weigh about 190 pounds. And recently I've decided that I'm looking to lose about 15 to 20 pounds. And that's why I decided to start these sessions with you.
Okay. Great. So first we're going to start and we're going to go through what you normally would eat in a day, and then I'm going to take some time and look over that for you, and then we can talk about our goals from there and our objectives, if that sounds good to you.
Great.
Great. So in general, was yesterday a typical day for you in terms of eating?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, all right. So why don't we start off and go through you telling me what you ate yesterday, drinks, what you ate, all of that. I have some models here. If you're unsure about how much, I'll help you out and we can figure that out together.
Sure.
Okay, great.
So for breakfast, I ate around 8 o'clock, and I had 2 bowls of cereal.
Okay.
2 different kinds of cereal, if that matters.
It does.
One was Trader Joe's brand. Another was Captain Crunch.
Okay.
And then I had a snack around 11 o'clock or so. That was an apple. And then I also had a banana around the same time.
Okay.
Around 1 o'clock is when I had my lunch. I had a grilled chicken sandwich from Subway, 12-inch sub. And I had a lot of vegetables on it, lettuce, cucumber, jalapenos, green peppers, sweet onion dressing. And then I didn't have an afternoon snack. I waited until dinner. I had chicken parmesan with penne pasta and sauce with mozzarella cheese on top of the chicken parm. I also had a salad before the dinner as well. And then for dessert, I had apple crisp or an apple pie around 8:30.
Okay, and I know you mentioned you had Subway for lunch. Did you eat at Subway or did you eat at home?
No, I brought it back home.
Okay, and were all of your other meals at home?
Yes.
As well? Okay. And do you eat at the table or?
No, I generally eat in front of the television, just watch the news or watch sports things.
Okay. All right, so let's take some time and go back over what you told me you ate and try and figure out a little bit more about how much you're eating. And you didn't mention drinks at all?
I had water for dinner. I had chocolate milk for lunch. And I had chocolate milk with breakfast as well, on top of the milk with the cereal.
And the water and dinner?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's start with breakfast. I know you said you had 2 bowls of cereal. One, the Trader Joe's kind that you mentioned. What type of cereal was that? Was it a rice cereal or?
It was a rice type cereal. And I would say, are we talking about measurements as well? Or
Yeah. In terms of, if you want to tell me each bowl, I mean, as you can see, I have some different sizes here about how much you had in each cereal.
Sure. So I would say for the Trader Joe's brand, I had about I would say a cup and a half. And then for the Captain Crunch, I would say I probably had 2 cups. That was because it was near the end of the cereal, and I just wanted to get rid of the rest.
Okay, no problem. And did you have milk in that cereal?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
I had 1% milk.
Do you drink milk any other time of the day besides the chocolate milk, or do you just have the plain milk in the morning?
No, I just have the plain milk with the cereal.
And how much milk do you usually add?
I would say between half a cup and a cup, so I'd say 3/4 of a cup.
And that's each bowl?
Yes.
Okay. So you had an apple and banana at snack time.
Yes.
That's pretty self-explanatory, just a whole piece of fruit. Okay. And then for lunch, I don't know if you mentioned, did you have a 6-inch or a 12-inch?
I had 12-inch stuff.
So it was just the grilled chicken, the sauce, And then whatever Subway would have put on in terms of lettuce and...
Yeah, I also had American cheese with that as well.
Okay, so it's cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, and in terms of the chocolate milk, I'm not sure if you see these two glass sizes, about which glass size did you have?
Yeah, it would be this one for lunch, and then the smaller one for breakfast.
Okay, so you didn't have a snack in the afternoon. Moving on to dinner, about how much chicken would you say you had? You can use maybe in terms of your hand. I'm not sure just what size piece of chicken you have.
Yeah, I would say probably the size of mine.
The whole hand?
From the bottom of the palm to the
Okay.
top of the hand.
Okay, and in terms of the pasta, in terms of cups maybe, it's either easier for you to see about how much pasta did you have?
I would say about a cup and a half, maybe 2 cups max.
And when you said you had salad, about how much salad did you have?
Probably 2 cups worth of salad.
Okay.
Just your basic greens, iceberg, or anything else.
Okay, and did you have any dressing on the salad?
I had light Italian dressing.
Okay. And do you usually go light on the dressing or heavy on the dressing? I mean, I know it's subjective.
Yeah, I would say probably a quarter of a cup of the dressing.
Okay. And then you mentioned you had water with dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about what size glass did you have with water?
I probably had 1.5 of the big glass.
Okay. And then finally, for dessert, you mentioned you had apple crisp. In terms of these cup sizes, about how much would you say you had?
I would say about 1 1/4 cups.
Okay, great. Okay, so we went over milk. I know you mentioned you had salad and you had vegetables on your sandwich. Do you have any other vegetables over the course of the week that we didn't talk about?
Generally through the course of the week, I'll have green beans. I will have other kinds of peppers, whether red peppers, with pasta. Sometimes broccoli, but that's not really a regular vegetable that I have.
Okay.
So I would say no.
Okay, and also, you mentioned that you had chicken with dinner. Do you ever have fish with the meals, or is that?
Generally not, maybe a couple times a month.
Okay. And then finally, you didn't mention you had any other drinks besides milk and water. Do you ever have drinks besides that?
On the weekends, I'll have a glass of wine, a glass of red wine, or a couple beers, but I generally don't have anything to over the top in terms of alcohol. In terms of other liquids, I mainly stick to water and milk.
Okay, great. And so no coffee, tea, soft
No, if I do have a coffee it will be about a half a cup.
Okay, sounds good. Well, give me some time to go over this, and then we can chat about where we go from here.
Great.